Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Firebase NestJS. Today we are going to learn about how to create a to-do with Firestore Firebase NestJS. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. So let's get started. So step by step tutorial of the Firebase. So first of all, we are going to create the Firebase service. Okay. So this is the Firebase service. So what we have to install the package, that is Firebase admin, you have to install. Okay. Then we have to get the Firebase admin service account details and put it over here. Okay. So here you can see that we have to put the service account details over here. So how to get this service account credentials? So you have to go to the Firebase account, and here you need to go to the project settings, go to the service accounts, right? And at the bottom you can see that we have a 9 service account, so you have to create a new pair. Okay, so 9 service accounts, right? Generate a new pair. By clicking on this generate new pair, you will get the service account file that is downloaded in your download folders. Use this and add the path over here. Okay, so currently it's in my root folder and the path is should be like this. Okay, then admin initialize app credentials. We have to admin.service account, so whatever credentials they have, they can pick it up from with the help of this credential. Okay, then this.db admin.firestore we are using, right? So here we can see that get firestore instance firestore return this.db. So this is basically the service.ts file. Okay, next we have to create the controller service. Okay, so here we go with, first we go with the to do entity. So first we create the entity, that is id, title and the completed. So we have created the entity first. After that we have to create the dto, okay, to create and update. So first create to do, this is the create to do dto.ts file, which we require the title, it should not be empty, and we are using the class validator for this. Then we have to create a update to do.dto.ts. All the files should be included in our source module. Otherwise you can make a dto folder and put the dto into one, and you can create entity folder, put the entity into one. Okay, you can also do that. This is the best structuring part. Okay, so this is update dto, which requires title should be is optional and completed should be boolean. Okay, for updating, right? this DT, this 2 DTO we have completed. Next we go with the controller. Okay, so here we go with the to do controller, right? So here we go with the to do controller, where we have all the APIs, right? So first we call the service, where we have the service for the Firebase data store. Okay, so then we have a to do entity, create to do, update to do DTO is there, and the UID you need to install the package. Okay, so you have to use here the service from the service section. So here we in the constructor, that is dependency injection is over there, that to do service. With the help of this dot to do service, we are going to get the functions that made in the to do service. So like get all to dos where it exists in the service file. Okay, to do service.ts, get all to dos. Okay, so here the logic building is there, model logic building is there, right? Services. Okay, so here just we are calling to do dot service get all to dos, up get to do by id is there, create to do is there. So here we are creating the to dos, right? And here we are updating the to dos. Okay, so this to do update to do, right? And this is delete one. Okay, so let's go by step. First get all to dos. If I go over here, you can see that what we are using here, injectable Firebase service we are using, and to do from the to do entity. Okay, so first we get the Firestore instance, Firestore, that the collection name is to dos. Okay, snapshot to dos collection get, and we are doing the for each loop, and we're getting the id doc.id and doc data as a to do, and push the data into the to do array and return that to dos. If I go to the postman and if I go over here, you can see that the routes are already made. So this is get to dos, this is post, this is patch, this is delete. Okay, so routes are there, right? So first we do go with the get to dos, and you can see that when I hit this to do, I receive all the to dos which are inserted into the Firestore database. I will show you where it is. So here we go with the Firestore database. Then we have a to dos. Okay, to dos is there. So these are all to dos coming over here. It will fetched over here, right? So this is get all to dos. Okay, then we go back the another one, that is get to do by id. So I want to get the to do by id. So what I require, the doc id I required. Okay, so let's get the get id by to do. So the API endpoint is, this is get to do by id, just to do's, put id over here. Okay, so here we go with to do's, and we need to put the ids over here. So let's go with the id, last id we will get, and this is the id. Just copy this id. Okay, and you can get it from here also, because here we have already the id is there, right? So you need to just copy this id. I want, because the last one I have created, so you need to just put the here id, and you will return only the specific id, what internal server ids would get it into it. To do not found with this id. So what id is mentioned over here? I think the id is different one. Let me check. This id is used. Okay, let's save this. Yeah, this is the id. This is the id that we have created. So this we need to require to fetch the to do, right? Next we have to create that to do. So this is the get to do by id. Next we have to post, that we have to create the to do. So here we are using the dto basically validates whatever the data we are trying to send. Okay, that is title is required while creating the to do, right? So let's see how to create that to do. So here we go with the postman and make a post request over here and make it the get to do's. Okay, and here we have to get post the request with hello world. I will make that technical Rajni over here, right? So let's try to send this. This is added. Okay, and if I go over here, just reload this to do's, right? And the first one is this one. This is, what is the id returned? That it's not, this is a different 6 one, right? So it's basically 0fa. So we are in a right, is it created, right? So here we go with this. Okay, let's check this to do's. You can see that 0fa, this is the id, right? It's technical Rajni. Okay, so the to do is created over here, right? Next one. Okay, create to do is done. Now we have to go with the patch update to do with the help of the id. Okay, so here we have to go with the update to do, right? So what it requires, it requires the id to be string, to do, partial to do, promise. So here we require the doc id and then update the to do. Okay, so let's update the to do. So here we go with the id. So here we go with our id over here. So let me copy this id, and that should be over here. And here we go, this is the request, that is patch to do's id, and there should be a patch method. Okay, so patch method, and make it like this id, and update this title if you want to do with this one to technical Rajni 2. And let's try to send this, and it's updated. Let's try to check. You can see technical Rajni 2 is updated, right? So this is how we can update that one. The next one, we have to go with the delete to do by id. Okay, so we have to again send the doc id to delete that one. Okay, so if I go over here, that is delete to do dot service delete to do, it require id. So let's try to send id and make a delete request over here. and let's try to send this. Delete it. No data is there. You can see record is empty. So delete is also working. Okay, this is like controller service we have made. Now how to include that module in the app module, the main module. Okay, so let's go to the main module, that is app module.ts. So here you require the todo module and todo module import. Okay, and after this we are ready to go with to create a todo or crud operation with the Firebase, Firestore and the NestJS. Any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day. And don't forget to like, share and comment on my video.